this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's Pride Month, so I felt like this was an appropriate time to make and post this. Now, it's not necessarily just for people of the LGBTQ plus community, but I definitely think this is a common theme among people that identify, differently than straight and cisgender and etc., etc. So, I hope that everyone can get something out of this, but I thought it'd be good for Pride Month specifically. So today I want to talk about loneliness and talk about how, although you may feel absolutely, utterly alone, whether it be because of a very specific situation or you just don't have the motivation or desire to go out and meet other people, whatever it is, we all feel lonely at times. And isolation is so easy to use as a safety blanket. I use it a lot. And this is definitely one of the ways I try to get out of my isolation, because I get to talk to y'all, and I get to interact, and I get to feel like there's not just me who's feeling the way I'm feeling. If anyone doesn't know, I moved a few months ago to a whole new state. I moved with a partner, so I was very lucky in the fact that I know one person, but it still is hard to go out there and find new people, to find friends, to find like-minded folks. And so I've been feeling very lonely. And again, this community has been making me feel so loved and so absolutely just not alone. But at the same time, in my real life, I often feel very lonely. And so I just want to be here to kind of talk through some feelings of loneliness and basically just let you know that you aren't alone. And I know that sounds so basic and it sounds so cliche, like you are not alone. But I promise you, like I'm seriously saying this from the bottom of my heart. You know I'm passionate about a topic when I keep messing up my words. Okay. I promise you from the bottom of my heart that no matter how alone you feel, no matter how much you feel like you're the only one going through something, whether it be a breakup, a death, being fired, being kicked out, coming out and not being accepted, not being able to come out and feeling like nobody you know feels the same way you feel. Having to step away from a friend because they're not giving you what you need. So I guess what I'm trying to get at is I understand your loneliness and I am here for you. I see you, and it's a valid emotion, and it's a scary emotion because I feel like loneliness, man, it's a freaking scary thing, because I think most of us want to feel some sort of companionship and support in some way, whether it be friends, colleagues, family, partnerships, whatever it may be. We all want some sort of support. And, I know I said that. I mean, although we do want to share our loneliness with someone else, and kind of share the experiences of why we're feeling lonely and what has led to our loneliness. But even just having someone that is there to validate you, who is there to say, I believe your feelings, I understand that you're going through something, and I'm here for you no matter what. That is the type of support that gets us through loneliness and gets us through the bullcrap that pops up into our life every day. And I feel like I've said this plenty of times, but I want you to know that I am here for you. And I know it sounds, well, you're not really there. Well, there's, all these other people that are also here, and like, how can you really pay attention to us? I'm getting emotional. I'm trying not to. I have been through things I've probably not been through as much as plenty of you, but it means the world to me that I can be here and I can show you that you don't have to struggle alone, and that even if it's a simple video of me saying I love you and I know what you're going through and I care about what you're going through, I think that I feel so lucky, and I hope you know that my emotions and my words are always true, and I'm never putting on, and I'm never trying to make you think that there's some I don't know, that this is not true and this is not real and I'm not here for you. If I don't get back to your DMs, it doesn't mean that I don't care about you. If I don't get to an email, it doesn't mean I don't care about you, but this is my way of saying I understand and I love you and I care about you and you are not alone. I am here for you. Whatever that means to you, I am here for you. And I think one of the reasons I'm doing this during Pride is because it is such a common theme for people that are in the LGBTQ plus community, is that there's not always someone there that understands or even tries to understand what you're going through. I know there's so many of you that can't come out because you're not safe. It doesn't feel safe. It isn't safe. Repercussions will happen. I know there are people that have come out and you've been kicked out of your house. You've lost friends. You've lost family. You've lost partners. I know that there are people that have come out and have had support, but they still don't feel like they have someone that understands what it's like trying to navigate through the world with an identity that still can result in being beat up, in being killed, in being imprisoned. And I want you to know that your identity, your feelings, your experiences are valid. And that you don't deserve to be alone. And that's why I'm here. I remember, I think this was a very common experience, but I remember watching the, what was it called? The Black Mirror episode, San Junipero, and how I cried like a little baby because I felt seen, and that's part of not feeling lonely, is seeing yourself in others and knowing that, again, you are not the only one. And so that's another reason why I try to use this platform to talk about my experiences, my identity, my feelings, my emotions, whatever it may be. I want to be vocal because I know how many people are looking for that one person to make them feel like they are not weird, that they are not bad, that they are not evil, that they are not disgusting because of what they love, who they are, what experiences they're going through, what losses they've had, what jobs they haven't gotten. Like, there's just so many things, so many pressures, so many things that make us feel unworthy and lonely, and it's not fair, and it's not going to change probably anytime soon. But I think that the more people open their heart and are vulnerable, the more we can stop feeling isolated. And I'm sorry that this turned into more of a rant than maybe like a positive affirmations video, but I think I struggle with feeling like I know I'm genuine, but I struggle with the fact that having a screen in front of you can make it feel so much less personal. And so I think this video is meant to show that I'm not putting on, I'm not trying to scam you, I'm not trying to throw out fake information about myself or my emotions. I'm just being me, and I want that to be a door for you to be able to walk through and unload your baggage, to unload your loneliness, to unload your isolation. I want you to be able to be so vulnerable, because you deserve to show your emotions, and you deserve to be loved no matter what the situation is, no matter how much you cry, no matter how much you scream, no matter how much you fail. You deserve a place to unload all of that, because peace and love and connection is so important. And gosh, I feel like such a freaking weirdo when I cry on camera, but I just want you to be able to watch a video like this and know that this sets the tone for all of my videos. Even if I'm doing a parody video, even if I'm just tapping on things, it means there's a base of my videos and my channel that is, come here because you are loved and accepted here. Come here because you are in a community where mental health is talked about and accepted, and it's not a taboo subject. Come here because there are people who struggle with chronic pain and chronic illness, and they're here, and they're struggling too, but you are not alone. And there are people that have experienced all these things here on this channel. And I want it to be a safe, I know people hate the word safe space, but seriously, a place where you can be as vulnerable as you need to be, and nobody is going to tell you it is bad or wrong, or to man up, or to get out of bed because you're not actually depressed, or to, don't talk about your sexuality because it doesn't matter, because who cares? No, this is a place where all of those things can be talked about openly, and that can be validated. And now I guess I'll do hand movements. No, I'm just kidding. And now to some tapping. I love you. And you are not alone. I promise I will be here for all of you as much as I can be. I will cry with you. I will celebrate with you. I will grieve with you. I will laugh with you. Because I want to be that person for anyone that just feels like they don't have anyone. You are special. Like, seriously. I think I get so overwhelmed by the fact that all of you have such wonderful personalities and interests and hearts and minds that I get to be a part of. And I feel so lucky. And I hope you know that I feel lucky to know you, even if I know I don't know you, but I get to know you through your comments, through any sort of interaction, and I'm so lucky that you watch these videos and I am part of your life in some way. And again, the great part about this is you have all made me me feel less lonely. I have virtually met, so many of you who have made me feel loved and accepted for all of my weirdness, for all of my downfalls, for all of my ups and downs in life, for all of my doubts. And all of you have made me feel like I have a community where I too can go when I need some support, and it's amazing. It is truly, it feels like a miracle, because I never could have imagined how beautiful you are to each other and to me. And so, I guess, after all of that emotion and emphatic talking, the root of this video is that you aren't alone, and that I'm here, and that there are so many other people that are here for you. Whatever you're going through, I promise, you're not alone in the feelings that you're feeling, okay? And you know, if people want to unload on this video in the comments about why they're feeling lonely or what's going on, please feel free to, because there's a lot of times that there are people that will see that comment and say, same here. I just lost a pet. I just got diagnosed with chronic illness. I just got denied from a job. People will go to your comments and validate your feelings, and that is a wonderful experience. And I hope that if you feel the need to do that, that you will, and not feel bad about it, okay? It's great to get comments saying how much, this made me fall asleep, this made me relax, this made me tingle, but it also really means a lot when you come here as someone who is vulnerable and wants to share something about their life. So no matter what, please feel free to always do that when you need to, okay? I'm like snotting and my eyes are kind of burning, and it's just, we're a mouse. This was going to be such a different video, and I think that doesn't make sense. I often feel like I should write things down or script it more, in the fact that I need to, okay, what do I want to get accomplished with this video? But a lot of times, 99.8% of the time, I have a general idea. I push play, I push record, and I just go for it. And sometimes it turns out worse, sometimes it turns out better, sometimes it just turns out different than I expected, but I like to do that because it feels genuine, and it feels raw, and it feels in the moment. So I hope that you can either relax or cry with me, or just feel loved here. Whatever this video does, I hope that it gives you some sort of validation or positivity in your life. I'm shaking because I'm a little nervous about, I'm nervous before I've even released this video that I got too weird and too, but everything's gonna be okay. And even if it's not gonna be okay for a while, I promise there will be a day where you will feel loved and accepted and not lonely. Okay? This has turned into just a face touching, up close personal attention video, because I think we need a little bit of that after that emotional release that maybe we all had. you guys so much.